Hello and welcome, vegan savages, to another Ask Me Tuesday. Wait, Ask Me... that wasn't even funny. Ask Me Mondays, wearing the kiwi shirt. You should eat your kiwi every day, and yes, you can eat your kiwi fruit with the skin. It's actually the healthiest part. People just don't get that. Always when I do it, they're like, what? So, Ask Me Mondays, if you're new to that format, then you have the chance to ask me whatever you want down below. I will take all comments into consideration, copy and paste them into my Ask Me Mondays question, and chronologically work through them and answer them in this Ask Me Mondays series. And let's just dive into your last questions. Let's go. I was wondering about that paid promotion thing too. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, I was wondering if your family is also vegan or just you. Yeah, if you haven't seen that video, that Ask Me Mondays, where I explained what that means, include paid promotion, then check it out up here. Super annoying, the German law, so that's why it's mostly in every video, because I just wear my merch, tell you about my merch or any discount code for like Vivo Life or Koro Drogerie, and then yeah, I have to put that in. And your question, am I the only vegan in my family? I used to, for the longest time. I'm vegan now for 5 years, but now things have changed. The pride Jedi side has convinced. Yeah, it's just common sense. If you look into it, going vegan, it's a no-brainer. It's better for your health, better for the environment, and better for the animals with no downsides. Who doesn't want to be healthier? Who doesn't want to help the animals, reduce the suffering, and help the planet use less resources? We're all in the same boat, so yeah. And my brother, he's mostly plant-based. I will talk to him soon. He will visit me next month, so you will maybe see my brother for the first time in my vlogs. Let me know, maybe I do a Ask My Brother. He's a really smart guy, and then you can ask all your questions. But he's mostly plant-based, maybe completely. I will let you know in time, next month. And my mother also, she's been almost completely vegan now for the last months, I don't know, 3-4 months or so, fully plant-based, 100% vegan. I'm so proud of my mother. And for my sister, I also have a sister, I don't know, but I can tell you after Christmas, when I see my entire family and hopefully can vlog my Christmas experience in Munich. That's where I come from, and my family still lives. And I will go there for Christmas and vlog the hell out of my beautiful home, and then after Christmas go to Austria again for a couple of days and snowboard and make the most epic snowboard vlogs. Are you ready for that? Are you excited? I am, if there's snow, because right now there's no snow at all, but they have all the snow machines on. Yeah, climate change is real. I am just curious about your seasoning style, because I recently decided to cut out animal products and even oil. Plus, I am just a teenager looking forward to cook, so I am a little bit lost in the world of flavoring and that appealing stuff. It would be amazing to spice the things up just like you do, just like I do. It's not difficult at all. And subscribe, because I make an entire video about my favorite herbs and spices, like which combinations I love to flavor my food, and also maybe in this video or an entire different video how to make your meal flavorful in a healthy way. I'm talking about nut butter, seed butter like tahini, nutritional yeast, lemon, apple cider vinegar. So much cool stuff you can combine that just makes your meal so much richer and more flavorful. So definitely stay tuned for that video. Hi, I have been watching your and Tanya's videos for a few months now, and I'm really inspired by you guys. Thanks for that. Especially that recipes from Tanya are delicious and mouth-watering. I know, yeah, that's something I miss, that she doesn't live here anymore, because I used to try everything she makes. Yeah. I have a question for you. Next Ask Me Mondays. How do you know how much calories you should eat in a day? I mean, how do you discover the right amount for your body? Great question, which deserves a long answer, which I cannot provide in this video, but Good news, I wrote it all down in all epic details in my ebook, The Vegan's Nutrition Guide. So if you really want an answer, then please buy and read my ebook. In short, so I don't give this question justice, but I give it justice in my ebook. In short, there are 3 ways. An online calculator, which is not accurate. The second one is one of those bracelets you can wear, like Fitbit or Body Media. I think they went out of business. And they are pretty accurate, sometimes around 90%, and measure your daily calories you burn. And then the most accurate way to measure how many calories you burn, your maintenance calories, is tracking your food, keeping your calories constant, and then weigh yourself every morning under the same conditions, and then you see if the weight goes up. You eat more than you burn, then you lower your daily calories, and if the weight goes down, you burn more than you eat, and if the weight stays the same, then you found your maintenance calories. That sounds super complicated. It's not. I know it's richly complex, but fundamentally simple, and to really understand it, please read my ebook. And yeah, I won't explain it further now. No, you have to read it. How do you determine your macros? They naturally get in this range I am about to tell you if you just eat healthy foods. I eat a bit more protein because I'm into weightlifting, I'm into building muscles, so I eat a bit more protein, but not crazy much, just a bit, by, for example, taking a scoop Vivo Life Perform every day. And if you eat just healthy whole foods, whole food, plant-based nutrition, then you automatically have a macro division of mostly complex carbohydrates, mostly carbs, talking about over 50%, like 60 to 70% carbs, 15 to 20% protein, and 15 to 20% fats. You naturally get in this range, and don't number crunch over that. I always have to be 15% fats. And no, just one day I eat an avocado and more tahini and this and that, and I'm at like 30% fats. And the other day I eat mostly low-fat whole foods because I feel like, then I'm only at 10% fats. So just that you have a weekly, monthly balance of this, but you naturally get that by eating healthy foods. Please don't focus about nutrients, about macros. Focus on foods, on what to eat. Don't look at the food like, oh, it is high in protein, so that's healthy, right? No, where does the protein come from? What else is in this product? Is it highly processed? Whole foods don't have an ingredient list. Buy whole foods, eat healthy whole foods out of those 5 food groups: fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts and seeds every day, and you naturally get into a range like that. Focus on what to eat, not on carbs. Because what is a carb? I don't like this word too much, because a carb, that says nothing. A carbohydrate could be a lollipop, which is mostly out of carbohydrates, or an apple. But they're so different. The one food is highly processed and all the healthy stuff is stripped away. You're left with pure sugar. And the apple, it's the whole food. It's mostly water anyway, so it's low in calories. Then you have the carbohydrates in form of sugar, which is only a bit because it's mostly water, but you also have all the fiber, the nutrients that are bound to the fiber, the phytonutrients, and that makes it really healthy. So yeah, complex carbohydrates, I'm talking about whole foods, baby. That was a long answer to your question. Next one is, what do you say about channels like What I've Learned, who promote keto diets and blame vegetable oils for heart disease? It's just stupid, they're wrong. Michael Greger recently was in an interview where he talked about how nonsense the keto, low carb, paleo diet is. So check it out, I link it to you down below, which minute you have to watch to get his answer. It's really just stupid. It is like the unhealthiest diet. If your goal is to eat the unhealthiest diet possible, go for it. Is it true that flax seeds are not absorbed well by your body unless you chop them? That is true. Mother Nature is smart. Take your seeds, spread them around. There's no better place for them than in the ground. So, Mother Nature, she uses us as her transporters. We eat those seeds, we go around and poop them out. You know, back in the days that was all in nature and not humans ate those seeds. Also birds, they fly around, other mammals, they all spread those seeds, bam, and new seeds, new trees, boom, bloom out of the air. So Mother Nature, you're so smart, but we want those nutrients, we want to absorb them because we don't go out in the park to poop there. No, we have a toilet, so there is no tree growing anyway. That's why you should always grind your flax seeds to better absorb them. Yeah, especially flax seeds. You basically just poop them out if you don't grind them. So either by already ground flax seeds or just grind them in like a coffee grinder or those small, I have the small grinder. I do it either way. Right now I have a big package from Koro, which I freshly ground every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So it's no time at all. It takes me like 2 minutes to grind them and then I'm set for 3 weeks with ground flax seeds, 1 to 2 tablespoons, but around only 1 tablespoon per day, every day. Just as that, but if that's too much work for you, just buy them ground. Simple as that. Do you ever do cardio, go for runs? I do. All my recent rest days, I went for rest day runs with Kiwi. And because mostly my treadmill broke, my treadmill desk, I have this treadmill desk where I do like 10,000 steps at least every day on. And I am used to this for 4 years. I have my treadmill desk now and now it's broke and it was broken. No, it's broken. That was a what? Broke? Yeah, broken. It was broken for around 2 months and I almost went insane. So I had to go for runs because I have so much energy and a standing desk and stuff. It's just not the same because I have to do a lot of computer stuff, editing my vlogs, creating infographics, reading articles, studying this and that. So, and I also want to move. That's why a treadmill desk is the perfect solution, but it was broken. And then I just ran more and I developed a passion for running. Actually, my rest days, I look more forward currently to my rest days than to my training days. I'm super passionate about both, but I don't know what stuck me. Is that the phrase? What stuck me? You know what I mean? What struck me, I think that's the right phrase, that I'm so passionate about running. It's just this early morning, it's still dark outside, you make your cold brew coffee, get on my bike, go to Scorpion Mine in Kiwi, pick her up, drink my cold brew, have this energy boost and just go in nature in a run, appreciate nature, school my eyes and just get this good sweat and shower, an ice cream and hit the day. And for gym it's the same, but often at gym it's crowded and stuff. It's just so cool to be out in nature. So I'm super passionate about running and I will continue to do that. So now my treadmill desk works again and tomorrow will be my rest day. And of course I pick up this little cutie, meaning Scorpion Mine's dog, and we go for rest day run. Yeah, so I love cardio and especially running and other forms of cardio I love a lot. I love hiking, just walking, you know, on my treadmill desk. Playing ping pong, if you want to consider that as cardio, riding my bicycle, taking the stairs, every opportunity I can get, and then just doing fun stuff like snowboarding, beach volleyball, swimming, whatever pops up. I love to be active, but I don't say, oh, now I do cardio, it's like a task. No, it's pleasure for me. Whew, I'm in such a flow state today, but this is the last question, and it is, have you ever had a raw vegan day, week, month? What's your thoughts on raw veganism? I did a full day of eating only fruits up here, you can check it out, and that was only raw. I experienced something interesting in that video I didn't expect. If you want to know what, you gotta check it out. And besides that, oh, I also did a full day of eating veggies, but those veggies were also cooked. But I have on my list a full day of eating only raw, not just fruits, but also vegetables, raw nuts and seeds and stuff. So subscribe for this video as well. But I never have done a week or a month. And what's my thought about a raw diet? I also made a video about it up here. But in short, I don't see a point in it. Eating only raw, restricting yourself, because cooked foods are really healthy. Often healthier than raw foods. It's this and that, you know, some raw foods are healthier and some cooked foods are healthier. For example, raw bell pepper is healthier than cooked bell pepper because the bell pepper is really rich in vitamin C, and especially in a bell pepper, it's not really heat stable, so when you cook it you lose a lot of vitamin C. Thus, raw bell pepper is healthier. Whereas cooked carrots are most likely healthier because the beta carotene increases greatly and becomes more bioavailable when we cook carrots. Same goes for tomatoes. It increases their lycopene around 35% when we cook them, so they become healthier. That's why my answer, getting the best out of both worlds, raw and cooked. Eating raw fruits, because cooking your fruits, yeah, you can grill your pineapple or this and that, but mostly we eat fruit anyway raw. So raw fruits, some raw veggies, but then cook our legumes, cook our whole grains, some nuts and seeds, some raw, some roasted as you like. All together, the best out of both worlds. That is what I recommend. That was such a cool Ask Me Mondays. I feel like I want to talk forever, but I keep that spirit to do more podcasts. Yeah. Recently I haven't been so consistent uploading podcasts because I'm so dedicated uploading to this channel every day. Takes a lot of time, but podcast, there's no editing at all basically, so I can just talk what I love to do. And if you want to listen, then check out Vegan's podcast, and the recent episode just dropped, which I also uploaded to this YouTube channel, with the fittest man of the Netherlands. He's vegan as well, a CrossFitter. If you want to dive into this episode, I highly appreciate it. And as always, your feedback, and if you have themes, topics I should talk about in future podcast episodes, not just an Ask Me Mondays question where I quickly talk about it, but really 40 minutes diving into a topic, really explain everything, then write them down below, like podcast topic or hashtag Vegan's podcast, or just you can always write me an email. I will read them. You can find my email vegans.org. And I stop talking. Thanks for watching. I do love you, and I love it that you watch my videos until the end, and I hope that you took something out of that and that I just gave you some great company for the last 15 minutes while you cooked a vegan meal, commuted, just relaxed, went for a walk with your beautiful, cute little dog. I don't know what else you vegan savages out there are doing, but I have no doubt it's something great. Why don't I just stop talking? Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.